it has been not as long as it has been in the past. So yeah, I'm improving. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, I've settled into Melbourne, mostly just my room because I'm in bedridden for like a lot of the time. So my hip thing is not getting better, it's getting worse. I can't even remember if I had the hip thing in my last video. I don't think so. So basically whatever, I'll explain it either way. I have tendinosis in my hip, in my right hip. Also, I got a haircut. Yeah, my hair looks cool now. I got like the queer haircut, so yeah, now it's clear. Yeah. Anyway, back on track. I've got tendinosis in my right hip, which is really painful. And all the research and stuff I've done is like, you should be able to continue on your daily activities. I'm like, can I? Can I? Because I can't move around my house without mobility aids. Like, sometimes pretty intense ones. Not sure how I'm supposed to go about daily living, but sure. Sure. Why not? Anyway, I'm in a fair bit of pain. Partly because all the medications that are for, you know, relieving pain, especially for this one. So you can have anti-inflammatories, which help to relieve the pain a little bit, but it's not actually an inflammation, which is why it's no longer tendinitis, it's now tendinosis, because it's not an inflammation anymore. Sorry about the interruption there. Basically, that was just my GP on the phone confirming that I can't take the medication she prescribed for me for pain. So not an irrelevant interruption, just... Right, so back to why I can't take any medication for pain relief other than ibuprofen and Panadol. So, the anti-inflammatories, and as I mentioned, this isn't actually an anti-inflammation thing, but the anti-inflammatories still help. So I guess there is inflammation? I don't know, it's very confusing. Anyway, basically, the anti-inflammatories upset my gastroparesis to the point where I can't like drink anything anymore. Like fluids just won't actually go down, they just sort of sit in my throat and it's not good. So basically I can't take anti-inflammatories for long, at least. I can do it for like a couple of days, but not longer than that, and that was just not enough. This is not going away in a couple of days. So then there's normal pain relief stuff, prescription stuff, which is opiates. I can't do anything opiate based because of side effects. So basically, I'm just waiting on a pain clinic so I can actually get some medication or some treatment, something that I can actually personally use and have some kind of pain relief. Other than paracetamol and ibuprofen, which is not doing that much. Like, it's helping. I know it's helping because I notice when I've missed the dose. I notice. But it's not helping enough. Like, I'm still mostly stuck at home. Getting to the doctors, for example, is really hard, which is why my doctor called me today, because I just couldn't get in for the appointment. So, good times. Yeah. So basically, the hip stuff is going on. But there is also some really good, exciting news, and not just saying this like sarcastically or whatever. I'm sincere. There is some really good news. I am getting published. So one of my poems has made it onto Cordite for their Trans Queer edition, which is coming out November 1st. So obviously when that comes out, I will make another video about it, and I will share the link and everything and encourage you all to read my published poem. Look at my hair go. This haircut is fun. Anyway, I'm very excited about that. Yeah, so the poem's called Referral, and it's basically about like the intersection, I suppose, between disability and being non-binary for me, like my experiences with it, and having doctors just never pronoun correctly. Just never. It's fun. Anyway. So yeah, that poem's actually getting published officially, and I'm even getting like paid for it, and it's just very exciting. Yeah. So, hence the video is called Hip Hip Hooray, because my hip pain, and then actually, yay. And I'm a duck with a duck. Quack. Anyway, yes, that duck is always within reach, just always, in general. Yeah, so also I'm just gonna like briefly talk about the haircut, because it looks so good and I'm so happy about it, yay. It's like, yeah, the quintessential queer haircut, which makes me feel valid and good and visibly queer. I feel like I'm not always, and sometimes I don't want to be, but usually I do. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy about the whole haircut. And I really wanted a haircut that was short, because I usually shower before I leave the house, and it's cold, and I don't really love walking around with wet hair outside in the cold. Oh, my hip's getting bad. Oh, this video is going to end soon. Anyway, so lost my train of thought. The pain is not great. This is why I haven't been making videos, by the way, because it's pretty painful. It's not great. It is just not great. Yeah, the haircut's good. That was sort of a bit of self-care the other day. My mum took me out, because that's pretty much all I'm doing these days, hanging out with my folks. Yeah, with the gangster hand sign, because, yeah, I'm cool still. I'm sorry. Yes, so, my mum took me out and I got my hair done so that I'd stop looking all sad and miserable. Because, yeah, my hair does, I suppose, interact a lot with my gender stuff. Like, hair is a very visual, social cue as far as gender goes. And, yeah, my hair was just getting too long, and it was also just unkempt. Like, it was just not looking good. But it does affect gender dysphoria for me a fair bit. Like, I've had several reoccurring dreams about hair. Not actually recently, but I have done it in the past. Oh, actually, no, there was one just recently as well, but it was just more subtle, because often with the hair dysphoria ones, it's things like my hair is just like super long, and like it just sort of happened suddenly, and I hadn't noticed it happening, and then I look in the mirror and it's like just long hair, and I'm like... The other day I actually had, just a dream. I don't remember what the dream is about. All I remember is I had this basic haircut. I think it was pretty much this haircut. And, I woke up not remembering anything at all about the dream, just this haircut. And I was like, yeah, I like that hair. I'm gonna get my hair cut like that. So I guess that probably was actually tied in with the whole dysphoria about hair, but whatever. Yes, so, yeah, hip pain, not good. Bad hip pain, but getting published, yeah. And also, queer haircut. So, two goods. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. That seems like a good amount of goods for a video. Yeah, anyway, finally actually made a video again, and I'll make another one in like a year maybe. Bye!